called Castlevania Grimoire of Souls. It was supposed to be a side-scrolling 2D action game similar to all the other Castlevania games. Well, the back in the day ones, the side-scrolling ones.
Yeah.
Originally, it was supposed to come out in 2018, and then it just disappeared off the face of the earth. It did come out in Canada in 2019, and then was discontinued a year later.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just disappeared off the face of the earth in America. Then,
Just like Dreads.
exactly. And then, all of a sudden, out of the blue today, it was just announced that it's going to be coming out soon on the Apple Arcade. Which is interesting that it's coming on the Apple Arcade.
Yeah, only.
Only, that's what I say, only so far. So I wonder if Apple probably paid them some money, you know. And this was announced by Konami.
Mm.
And it's a mobile game,
Yep.
but it looks from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to play exactly like the old Castlevania games, which I love.
What better way to revive that classic to put into a modern platform that everybody has?
And the graphics, I love how it looks. It literally reminds me of, I don't know if you remember this game, Odin Sphere.
No.
It's like, it's one of those,
Yeah,
it's a vanillaware type of game. The graphics on those is very like cartoonish anime, but also kind of like weird realistic type of way too. It's a very weird mix, but it looks gorgeous, and this game kind of gives me that vibe,
Okay.
which I'm loving how that looks.
Do you have Apple Arcade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really play much of the games. I
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have 60 levels, lots of equipment similar to how the games were, and it's gonna have daily and weekly missions because it's a mobile game, obviously. And it's gonna be set. And it's gonna be set in the world right after they got rid of Dracula, which
Okay.
is from the original games. And you get to play as Alucard, and you'll be able to play as all the other members like Belmont, Charlotte, Maria, and a bunch of others, which they'll be releasing. Since it's a mobile game, they'll be releasing things weekly,
Yeah.
probably, or like monthly, or anything like that. They didn't have an exact date. They only said soon. So
Soon could be by the end of the year or maybe the top of the next year.
It could be, yeah. But like I said, when I saw this, I was like, oh, because I remember when they first talked about it back in the day. I was like, oh, this could be cool. But I was thinking at the time, Konami. I was like, at that time, I was still pissed off at Konami for what they did with PT. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna wish hope for this.
Yeah, right.
And then of course it disappeared on the face of the earth. So I was like, I was right not to wish hope for it.
Yep.
Then also 3 years later, it's just like, dude, we're releasing it.
And
There you
Apple.
go.
There you go. Which is pretty
It's
cool.
coming out just for Apple, which thank God I have an Apple phone. I can make an iPhone.
Yeah. So we gotta figure out why.
And we don't have to pay for it either because we already paid for
Yeah.
it.
So if you have the subscription for Apple Arcade, then you already have that game that you can just download and play. As long as you have space on it, then you can go ahead and download.
Which
and
I'm
play.
definitely going to do that.
That's pretty cool, unique. We'll see behind the scenes. Maybe next week we'll get an update of what Apple did to get that.
That's what I'm kind of curious.
Exclusive.
Like, they probably paid some money on something because it's like, this literally came out of nowhere and that was going to be an exclusive to Apple.
So now let's talk.